here, but we got someone summoning you, and we'll hand you a flask, and then we're pulling the first bus.
And I was bad after I cleaned up after my puppy. I went to Starbucks and got one of the holiday lots.
They see somebody scared your kitty too.
Oh god, my arm hurts so bad.
Hello everybody, this is GX87 and we're live. We're being summoned to raid right now. I got the Just Us League on, and yeah, I lost track of time playing some WoW Classics, so yeah. We're gonna go kill some bosses.
We're getting started about 5 minutes late, but that's alright.
I take the full responsibility for us starting late.
I mean, I was late too, Carrots, so it wasn't just...
Okay.
Alright, so
that makes me feel a little better.
Carrots.
Thank you. I've got my own food I'm eating now.
I think I missed the Myro Friday jokes, which I'm glad about.
He didn't tell them, but this is heroic, guys, so mind your P's and Q's.
Rebuy.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
I'm gonna take him to the 7 o'clock.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activate. Cudgel retreat. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deploy. Cudgel.
Alright, Craig, you said the difference between normal and heroic is as we go down, there's little laser beams that the platform goes through, so you just gotta avoid them. If you face your camera up and look down, you can see, at least on the edge of the ring. Where Star is clear all the way down.
First laser beam's going on that side where the marks are. Next laser beam's where the marks are.
Okay, I lied, it's not clear. Everybody move forward.
Next one's where the marks are. Don't be there, don't be there, don't be there. Like, do not be where those, between where the square and the X are. We have some lack of understanding of how to be not between marks. Between where those two marks are. Don't be there.
Sorry, Cindy and Craigie. I was in the wrong spot. Get me up.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
If you
Why
are
does Maeve's
attacking the
always
boss,
try
you're
to kill-
doing it wrong. We still have an ad.
That was almost embarrassing.
Active. Cudgel retreat.
Good luck on the Titan Forges, folks.
Get that fat loot.
Woo!
Congrats, everyone. Who got something?
Yay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yay on the recipe. Rank 3.
Yeehaw.
Go yak.
Holy cow, I got a 370.
Nice.
Yes.
We're on heroic,
Yeah.
so it's base 370.
Can I
Yeah,
button?
that's gonna help a bit.
Hey, Rosie.
Oh, hey Craig. Welcome to Raid.
Thanks.
I'll wait to push the button.
Yeah, you can push it as soon as me and Krauser are outside. Like it's...
Thank you for being like summons RS and running it. Push it. Push it real good.
Oh no, it's stuck in my head.
Just let us know, Rosie. But at least you'll get a shot at weapons off of Mother.
I should not these flag the lines while running into the back into the instance. There's like 2 of them, so.
Do it. Did you get him?
Yeah, I ran back in. My ghoul and my ghouls attacked him. I was just waiting for a Rose to make sure he got the sun. Thanks for killing the trash for us.
Welcome.
Yeah. Are you gonna do the devour dude?
Yes.
She must be the reason the corruption has not completely overtaken this facility. Alert. Contaminated life forms detected.
Have a feast.
Oh,
The doors are locked.
I like these.
Shut down that machine before we are reduced to ash.
If anyone has an extra flask to hand to Rosie, that would be fabulous.
I do have an extra one he can have, yes.
Oh, did you guys see this guy?
Here to go on.
Oh, I have to be standing on the steep. You see my little dude? He's so cute.
Oh, you got the Whomper already?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In the store, it's a new charity pet.
Rock on.
I also bought a ugly Christmas sweater from Blizzard.
When Whomper wants to play, he'll let you know with a playful headbutt.
So we are technically short healing this, so we're gonna give it a try and go from there. But we might end up making Yak to swap to a healer or something. So group 1 is Jad, Darth, and Erosi. Group 2 is Kiss and the Mages. Group 3 will be Ode and the DKs, since we don't have a beefy tonight. And
What
then
do the groups do?
You see the barrier right behind the boss?
Yes.
When we call groups, that group goes through that barrier to the next room.
Okay.
And we'll call out what you need to know.
All right.
Basic stuff. There'll be a wind, run against it. There'll be fiery patches on the floor, get out of them. All pretty normal.
Okay.
We'll tell you about the laser beams when we get to the second room.
Good luck, have fun.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Hey, now's the time to do it.
Len.
Jad, Erosi, and Darth go. After the wind, it's Kiss and the Mages. To the Purifying Flame, Ode in the DKs. Head on over. Cindy and the Rogues.
And then we go back?
No, you never go back. No, no, no,
okay.
no, no.
Okay, okay.
No, you're good.
Hunters. The rest of the hunters.
And then you're over in the second room, Craigie, and then you just murder these little ads that appear. And always run against the wind.
Everybody else?
Now there will be walls of lasers, and you gotta find the gap there, Craigie, in the middle of the room right now. Otherwise you get lasered in half, it's terrible.
Can't wait for those other lasers.
After the top laser, it'll be kissing the mages.
Alright, go stand on the wall of lights. Not the fires, not the fires. There's gonna be a little wall of lights. Go stand on it. Get on it quick.
Ember ready.
Kiss the mages, go.
All the way across the room when you come in.
Find the gap. Find the gap. Find the gap.
Ow.
Ode in the DKs.
Remember to use your self heals, folks.
Don't have.
On the wall of lights. And then get ready. Because as soon as the lasers are down, now get into the middle of the room, dodge the laser beams.
Cindy and the Rogues.
I think Maeve's about to go down because only Ophi here.
No, I got him. I put it up and wings on.
Use your self heals. And we should have the hunters on the line of lights. And get ready to move out of fire.
Hunters come through. All the way to the edge of the room.
We better clear the room.
Everybody else, Ophi, Maves, come on in. Get Chandler up and Lust.
I'm surprised that beam and the purifying flames didn't overlap.
Yeah, they seem to do that all the time beforehand, one right after another.
Oh,
not this time. All right, Kim, you no longer do you get to say you never get any. Myra got slightly shittier version.
I didn't even see anything.
You got a 385.
Yeah, so shut up.
Ring.
Ring?
That guarantees that I won't get a weapon.
That may be true, but you can't say you didn't get anything now. And Ode got some pants. Nice, yo.
That's everyone.
Sorry, Craig.
Oh, what? Because I got Azurite? Yay.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it, Cindy? Thought I heard you ask.
Maybe thought the offhand.
What an ass.
Oh, I get that whenever I want it.
Whoa, buddy. Yeah, I got a blood shield thing. It's kind of cool.
Have a plan. Activate the consoles and put an end to the fool's play once and for all.
Dude, I look awesome. Why can't I have a shield like this?
Just want to throw out, that was, even though we had a couple of deaths, was still nicely done, folks.
I actually survived the whole thing.
Good job, Cindy. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I know that was sarcastic, but I'll still take it.
No, it was not. It's hard to tell because my voice is so squonky.
You deserve a cookie, but too bad we don't have locks to give you cookie.
Yeah, I got a mage. I'll give you a mage. Here. Right behind Carrot.
Hey.
Not let them have cake.
Cake is a lie.
It's a biscuit.
Oh, you guys don't want me to have a shield anymore.
Yes, I know, Darth. But that actually had better stats than the 370 shield I'm using.
Oh no.
Chandler touched the no-no spot, apparently.
Is it only... How many bosses drop shields or you can...
The Scarab boss, and I think Mithrax or Gahan. But I was in a 370. I was in a 370 shield from the honor bound, but the offhand actually has much better stats for me.
You can still use offhands, right?
Yeah, they're just not on my loot table. I have to have them traded to me.
That's stupid. I'm sorry.
It's because Master Looter's a bad idea.
I agree. Personal loot is the best, except it's so.
For a minute there, I thought that I was gonna say, and boom goes the dynamite.
Nope.
By the way, I think it was Darth. Grats on that trinket you got off the world boss in Arathi. That was so.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
That was me with Silch.
Oh, was it? Okay.
What did you get?
Yeah, I wanted it on Ono, so I got the helm.
Yeah, someone got a 395 trinket off of the Arathi boss.
That's what my alliance mage got, and then for her heroic, she got 370 shoulders. She's already wearing. It was great.
Yeah, I just got regular 370 trinket.
I can't type today, you guys.
What is this creature? It appears as if it were once a lower.
By the way, remember, we're gonna try this with the 4 heals. Please don't take unnecessary damage. Avoid the shit.
You want me to DPS?
No.
I think she might stab you if you tried.
I would definitely stab you. And Crasser wants to die. Got it. We have options for other healers if we need them, but I'm trying not to make anyone swap tunes because we want gear on your mains. Yep, stand on the steps, not at the top. You don't want to piss your healers off with line of sight shit.
Guys, my puppy is being a butthole. Holy crap. He like, I just saw him leave.
I was watching a couple Weird Al videos earlier.
You're looking at Weird Al and not Weird Yak.
Freaked me out for a second. I'm like, who changed my appearance? No, I'm just standing in Maeve's. I'm like, who made me look like a tree?
Were you just trying to make
I was wearing my Maeve suit. Mm-hmm.
Is it all dead?
I think that's all the trash, correct?
Yep, that's all the trash.
You guys, how's my new transmog?
I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, so again, this is really, really important, otherwise it's gonna slow us up quite a bit. Because we're gonna have to do like people changes and shit like that. We are short heals currently. Beefy's out. Maddie's not here. Heather still hasn't leveled her healer or geared it appropriately. BRB isn't here. I mean, so it's important in a raid this size, really, really important, that you avoid the breath attack, that you never get knocked back into one of the little shit chutes. You never be right in front of the boss. And then this is probably doable. All right. For our healers, be mindful of where our tanks are, because it is super important that when the knockback happens, you get knocked back in the same direction that tanks do, so that they are in range of heals. And for all of our deeps, okay, please focus on this. Watch your timers. When that shit shoot stuff is about to happen, don't get knocked into those. Like those little alcoves on the side. There's 6 little alcoves. If you look at the room, like you look at your map, 6 little kind of nooks. Don't get knocked into those, because you'll take a crap load of hurt when that shit comes down from the ceiling. I believe they are tanking over on X.
We're starting on X and we'll go back and forth so that the boss doesn't run as well.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, and for all of our deeps, remember, when the little shit shoot things come down, it's always 2. We are always going to kill the little pulsing ad that is on the X side of the room, that is nearest to the door. So, even if, okay, watch. If ads spawn in the moon and the X alcove, we're killing the one in moon and then we're ignoring the other one. That's it. We kill one ad and then we are pumping all of our deeps into the boss. Okay. Be mindful. Use your self heals, and use your defenses when you need to. Let's do this shit, yo.
Pre-bot. 3,
Yes.
2, 1.
Put your back to something solid. Yep, put your back to something solid, folks. You're about to get knocked back.
Breath attack.
Yep, definitely want to get out of this if it faces you. Everybody move.
Ads incoming. Stomp will follow.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Back of the room, X side.
Breath incoming.
Onto the boss. Watch the breath and then the stomp.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Ads incoming.
X side. Right in that little alcove. We're gonna have a stomp coming. Don't get knocked into where you don't want to be.
Breath 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pound it, pound it, pound it, pound it.
Stomp incoming.
Don't be on the tank.
Ads incoming.
Middle one, not the far back one.
Stomped in breath.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get Myra up.
X side, front of the room.
Kiss, walk away if you can. You don't want to be anywhere near the boss. Can we get Jad up or not?
20 seconds.
Yep, he caught like 3 of us with that breath, and I know on my screen I was about like 5 yards out of it, 10 yards out of it. So I'm pretty confident we can do this with the folks we have. Just a couple of us need to be a little bit better proactive.
So I got a question on the breath.
Yep.
So it looks like before he regurgitates, he sucks in, and where he's sucking in, that's where the breath is going to go, correct?
Yep, that's where you don't want to be.
All right, I got it now, thanks.
Absolutely. Another way to look at it right there is if you look at the boss's energy bar right now, every time he hits 100 energy, he breathes.
Ah, that's good. Good to know. So now you know when it's coming. All right.
Mm-hmm. Because he breathes on a timer, and every time he eats one of those little globs, on those red globs that we kill, every time he eats one of those, he gains 25 energy. So you can watch it going up slowly on its own, and then that was adorable. But yeah, we can do this with what we have. We just need to be a little bit more careful. And I know Jet and Chandler probably said this before, but you do not want to be on the tanks Because the boss.
That was my fault. Chandler was dressed as a caster, and he was up there doing melee, and I thought he was a healer, and I tried to tell them not to stand on me because they were gonna get hit. He was using a coin.
Got it.
Nah, but I'm just saying that for everybody's benefit, it's a the way that works is the boss goes attack, 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 mega super kill somebody next to the tank attack, 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 another super mega devastating hit, and that every fourth hit fucks up the chrome on the person next to his target, and that has to be the other tank. So like if Krauser's like, hey, Jad, how you doing? Bam, he's dead. That's just how that works.
That's just something that the boss does, Krauser. It's not a tank thing.
Is Myra okay?
Oh. Yeah, he was resetting real fast. I'm gonna drop a feast.
Does anyone have an enchant for the read?
Yep.
Feast is down. Myra's resetting his computer real fast.
What am I supposed to be at on my crit? Like what percentage? Because I'm terrible when I don't.
33.
33.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
Are you over 30 at least?
No, I'm at 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
My haze is at 14% and my mastery is 60. Maybe that's why I'm so terrible.
Alright, so
well, thank you, Ouchie.
Need any crit gems? I got a bunch.
I don't want to suck it. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry.
So Yak's having a difficult time with the big black bag of Twizzlers. He could not get them to separate. I'm like, what is it, a brick of Twizzlers? But he just ripped the bag apart. He's like, great, now I have to eat a pound of Twizzlers.
Don't use your teeth.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I told him we have Ziploc bags in the kitchen, but yeah, he said he likes his plan better.
Only problem with eating a pound of Twizzlers is the diuretic effect.
So, my puppy lost one of his baby teeth today and then tried to eat.
Tried to eat what?
His tooth.
Oh no.
That he lost.
Oh no, the dog. He
Yeah,
tried to eat his tooth.
Like caught him chewing on something and I knew I didn't give him anything, so I had to take it out of his mouth. It was just
That scares me, Darth. Alright, so as soon as Myro catches up, we already check and pull this up again. Apologies for the delay.
yeah, Myro. God, is he in here? Fuck you, Myro. This is all
Kim
your
can
fault.
actually talk to say that this week.
I can.
Alright, we are on tanks.
Ellen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cindy? What the fuck?
The boob to the psychopath went down.
Come on, Cindy.
I boomed too much.
Breath in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get her up.
Ophi, can you rebuff? I clicked it off.
Stomping coming.
Kill him right by the boss.
Breath incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Kill the one closest to the door on square side. Go, go, go.
Breath incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stomp.
Beware.
Breath in 5. Followed by ads.
4,
Do we have a B-Rose for Jad?
We don't. Everybody stand in the regurgitation. Let's wipe it up quick.
You didn't have to save me. That was my stupid fault.
With the amount of people we have and the close DPS check on this boss, we need everybody up.
Melee, best place to stand is on his tail.
Yep, so let's get back. I will drop another feast and we'll go.
The boss reset.
I reset him, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. At least you save some people.
If he was a little closer, I could save more, but having to take him across the whole...
Yeah, I just frickin' stood in the breath. I figured, why not?
So
Pieces down?
I don't even know what I did the last time.
You were too close.
Try to do the boom on the boss, not on yourself.
So I
Remember,
touched
there's a
his
mechanic
butt.
where he will attack the nearest player. If it's not the tank, it's going to be a melee DPS.
Yep, I would say save charging in until the tanks have him. And both tanks are in front of him. That'll save you.
Then tanks, do your job. Oh my god.
They were.
Problem is stomp.
Yeah, it's not a very charge-friendly encounter.
I didn't charge. I heroic left.
Then you need to target that a little bit better. You cannot be.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Jad and Chandler have to do the whole when you dip, I dip, we dip, and nobody else can be in their personal space. Like if you're, hang on, watch this visual aid. All right, so hang on, Maves, come stand right here. All right, so for this right here, Maves is going to be Chandler, okay, and then I am going to be Chad. All right, so this right here. Now see how Darth right there? Now Darth is Cindy. Now if suddenly Darth moves a little bit closer in, Darth moves a little closer in, and oh look, now he dies. You have to let the tanks be next to each other and the closest to each other. So that's why Myro's saying be DPS in the boss's ass as melee, because then you got a lot of leeway.
See, I was kind of like midway. That was my bad.
Yep. No worries. We'll do our break after this pull, and then I'll drop out of the cauldron, because we're going to go do a new boss after this, because we're going to get him this time, right guys?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stomp incoming. Breath incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready out of there. Back of X.
Breath incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Breath in stomp. Oh Christ, I'm stuck.
Right next to the boss. Can we
priest
light
save
the fire?
him.
I got out. Stomped in breath.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget your second potion.
Stomp. Breath incoming.
4, 3, 2,
Ads incoming.
1.
Back corner.
Stomp incoming. Breath incoming. Stomp incoming. Ads incoming.
Tunnel the boss. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic, new record.
Great.
Anybody need a
About
cook?
a minute and a half.
You want to do trash before break or after break?
After break. Because we're going to need a new cauldron anyway. Are you offering that up, Carrot?
Yes.
So 370 cloak up for grabs. Yeah, you guys stole my dice.
Brother Bear, they took him.
Yeah.
Alright, so carrot, that goes to a yak.
Does anyone have a transmog home?
I do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a break up.
Thank you, Carrots.
You're welcome.
I just want to say, everybody, while you're going to break, thank you. Good job. Short healing that. is a pain in the ass. So much appreciation.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I will be back in a moment, so see you guys soon. Ba-da-do-do-do. I have returned.
If we could have 2 people run out to the summoning stone, please.
I've got a minute to get back in position.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey, I just want to say it one more time. No, that's not true. I'm going to say it a whole bunch more times. But, mad props. I'm very proud. Just looking at our logs and stuff like that, we had pretty much all the damage that was taken was expected damage. Like, nobody got hit by the shit shoots, nobody got hit by the breath. It was all just, you know, random dot damage and the knockbacks. So, very, very proud.
4, 3, 1.
That being said, this is some of the shittiest trash out there. So remember, interrupt those little fuckers. AoE stun those little bitches. And remember, if you're a priest, Ophi, Master Spell is your friend.
Was that Matt? Jesus Christ.
Apparently Matt's sick and didn't realize it was Friday. So it's a good thing I called him.
Sorry.
Did you get what I got? Isn't it great?
Yeah, I caught it through Discord. Like, yesterday morning, I couldn't talk. Like, I woke up, and I'm at work trying to call people, and I'm like, hey, hold on a second, I'll look it up.
If it makes you feel any better, they put me on steroids in order to get me better.
So she looks
Does
like
your boss
Arnold.
accept Morse code as a valid way to give an excuse over the Also,
there it is.
worst trash
Okay.
we ever had, Yak, was Hellfire Citadel, especially when it was Alpha.
Wait, which trash?
The one after the second boss going into the left.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
But Yak, what was the best trash?
One that drops epics.
Right? Thank you for going out to summon the Maddie.
No. Yak, what's the best trash in ICC?
These
The ones
macadamia
after.
nut cookies are amazing.
I thought your favorite was the Lich Slap back.
Yeah, that's the guy we're talking about.
Dang, trash.
I remember tanking that shit and spell reflecting Lich Slap. That was the best thing ever.
Thanks for coming, Rosie. Enjoy your company.
What Kiss said? I had a mouthful of food.
Had a mouthful of something.
Oh, hello, Maddie.
Matt's here.
I can't laugh too much. I'll start into a coughing fit.
Me too. Shut up, man.
Yeah, so
Doesn't suck a macadamia nut. That's
So, Darth and Maze, I went and, remember I said I was going to go take a couple-hour nap because I had a migraine last night? I woke up at 3:30 this morning.
I think Garth Brooks song starts like that.
I mean, it was just a couple of hours.
Going on, Eddie's here.
Oh, snap.
Eddie!
I was almost all the way back to the group. I'm right back
What the
up.
hell do I do? I've never gotten this before.
Hello.
Just get away from
Hang
everybody.
out, Wolfie.
Are you gonna join us, Eddie?
Eddie!
Yeah, join you guys on
Alright, we're heading to
Vectis. Heroic
Vectis. Yeah, fun time.
It is a progression for us, so.
It's fun.
You could just say what it really is, yeah. Banged vagina.
Progression is always good.
Boom goes the psychopath.
You like that one, Ophi?
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
They come running to me, and
Darth, I gave you assist to get him in here. Because I don't know his tunes.
I don't even know who he is. No.
His name is Eddie.
I got that one.
We named
That's
him
Eddie.
He said he didn't care what he wanted to be called, so Yak dubbed him Eddie.
Okay. Hi, Eddie. I'm Vac, but I'm not on Vac in game, which is weird.
Nil tried to ask me if I cared to be called Vert now instead of Helen. Like, it really matters to me what you call.
I'm getting over a cold. How are you, Eddie?
I'm about to pop over some sushi.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
Sushi is evil.
If I could eat fish, I would totally eat it.
I like sushi.
Oh. No, it's that speed dating crap.
Ooh, this could be a blind date. Ooh. And we're all just watching. That'd be so cool.
Are you trying to tell Kim that she sounds like a smoker?
I know I do, because my voice is like all f***ed up right now.
I could see her sitting there like with this fake cigarette. So, Eddie. So what do you do for a living?
I can't. I'm gonna start dying again.
It's like, who's Roger Rabbit's girlfriend?
Jessica.
Let's go home.
I was just drawn this way. Oh my gosh, perfect! She's a pixel! They all hate me because I was just drawn this way.
I'm not really a big fan of John this way or whatever it was.
You didn't like that movie?
No, the TV show. It was drawn that way.
Huh?
I know what you're talking about, huh?
Is that the weird TV show with all the little fucked up creatures?
Yeah.
Isn't that drawn together?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the heck?
What
are you guys smoking?
Oh my god. I'm gonna start calling it Ophi Sandar.
Eddie, did you get that summit?
I hate that. I'm gonna cough.
I can't even DPS because I could just imagine what you guys like smoke together, get on Discord.
I don't know about smoking, but me and Kim got drunk in Walmart parking lot one time.
We did. That was a good time.
Okay,
you guys observing people?
Which one of you is Jay and which one of you is Silent Bob?
Well, hang on. Obviously, Kim is Jay, because Silent Bob wouldn't have answered.
Chandler got a green. I'm so jealous.
Wait, is that Eddie? Eddie, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Oh, now that song's stuck in my head. Can we play that song?
I am.
Like, whenever he logs in.
What? Play that funky white music?
No. The Michael Jackson song.
Smooth Criminal?
Yeah.
Feast is down. As soon as I get my food buff, I will drop the cauldron.
I mean, I call my boss at work Professor X, because his name is Xavier.
Chandler, that's 2 greens. What the hey?
Hey.
I'm greedy.
Cauldron at star.
That's not right.
Oh, you're a demon hunter, Eddie. I feel weird saying that. I'm gonna stop talking now.
I have many forms.
I do feel like we're watching a blind date.
I mean, we do have a feast in front of us. Like it's like, you know, nice little dinner date.
We got some candlelit with the druid on fire. Setting mood.
Ooh, and even Maze is on fire for you. Look at that. Nice.
I'm Snowflake, by the way. I'm a frost mage, if that wasn't obvious.
Keep taking from the cauldron, guys. Thank you.
Whoa, what's that?
Patented love? What's patented love?
I think he means passionate.
You guys.
All right. So we're gonna try this the other way. First, I just gotta say, it's important that we master the Omega Vector mechanic. Otherwise, this is going to be a really slow, agonizing wall. Most of the time, we're very heavily carried by our heals on normal. And so people are sloppy as fuck. That needs to be fixed. If that's you, fix it. If that's not you, then obviously I'm not talking to you. So, a couple of things that need to be pointed out. First thing is when the boss transitions from phase 1 into phase 2 and he drops in that little puddle of blood on the floor, move the fuck away from that thing. Like, don't just stare at it. Because on normal, what happens is he drops into a puddle of blood and then he moves toward the back of the room. And invariably, like, half a dozen people let him puddle underneath them as he moves from side to side. Touching that puddle of blood gives you a stack of the debuff every, like, 0.4 seconds. It's really terrible. And so this is why I'm saying we're carried by our healers, because each time he transitions on normal, we gain, like, 15 stacks throughout the raid, and that's just unnecessary damage that has to be healed. So what has to happen is when he drops into a puddle, move. Like, get the fuck away from it. If there's an ad up, obviously kill the ad. But if you're melee, kill the ad from a distance. You know, that kind of shit. When he puddles and he goes to the back of the room and he's shooting out those little laser beams, don't get hit by those. Like, it's really, really important. Like, if you can't dance, be across the room. Just hide. On the other hand, if, like Helen, you are the breakdancing champion of Montreal from 1997, be right up on that shit. All right?
Oui.
I'm telling you, man. YouTube that shit, folks. It's amazing. Anyway, one person per little ring. Like, when he spits out those little, like, rings are in phase 2, it's not shared damage. It's one person per ring. It has to be one person per ring, though. So if there's nobody in one, obviously go stand in it. Please, if you know how to dance, go stand in the rings up next to the boss. If you need to, like Ouch, Kim, you guys can go up there and ice block in one of those things right there and avoid the damage. It's good times.
The ones that he puts on the floor. Sorry.
Yes, the ones he puts on the floor, right next to the puddle. You know, because that way it's hard to dodge those little red beams he shoots out because they're point blank. You can run up there, blink up there, whatever, ice block, and just soak the ring without taking all the damage. Yep. One of the other things, and this is also important and fun, is you'll notice I threw a shitload of marks. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So imagine the boss is in the middle of all those marks. Okay. And he's all like chompy, kill, rar. And the thong is going to be where our tanks are. So nobody but tanks should be at the thong. That's real simple. And you know what? I'm going to make a change because I don't want to confuse anybody beyond already. All right. So we're going to go like that. No. Let me fix that mark. And something like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. I didn't want a square mark because we got a tank with a square. So the tanks are going to be at the thong. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically, since we have like 3 groups that aren't tanks, we're going to go basically one group on one side, one group on the other side, one group at the back. Okay? And when the Omega Vector happens, you'll know it because there's like marks on 3 people, 1 person per group. That's it. This is a really piss poor shit version of the way I've been trying to get us to do it forever. But this is like the remedial everybody can do this and nobody can fuck it up version. So we're going to run with that. All right. If you get the Omega Vector and you're over on the X, okay? Like right now, let's say you're Darth and you got the Omega Vector, and I'm Yak, and I'm standing here because I'm terrible. I'm not even in a group or something, and I go, shit, I have an Omega Vector too. And I go right over here. I should not be raiding. That's what that means. 1 person per group with the Omega Vector, okay? During phase 2, when he's doing that whole blood, spit little puddles and beams and shit like that, the Omega Vector still has to be managed. It cannot be allowed to just jump rando. So, buddy system it up. Okay? If you know what I'm talking about, do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't sweat it. Cool? And we'll give this hell.
So, group 2. Look at what your group number is in the raid. Group 2, which is all of our melee minus Cindy. You're on diamond. Yeah, killing me. Hold on.
You guys see my pet on this little thing?
So you don't want me over there, right?
Ignore everything I just said. I'll fix it.
Cindy, look at my bed.
Group 2.
Group 2?
Diamond.
That's not me.
Hang on a second, I think I just heard gunshots.
I am group 2 now.
Oh my god, are you serious? Don't go out there.
Probably River getting into her gangster phase of.
This is entertaining to me. Where are you?
Over here, off by myself. Right here. There you are.
Do you see him riding this thing?
Sorry about that. Okay, something's up outside because we've got like 2 police helicopters, a bunch of sirens. Yeah.
Don't go outside, you guys. Be safe.
Yeah, we're staying inside now.
Yeah.
Duck on the floor.
It's not close to us, but we could hear it. Like we heard what sounded like gunshots, so something's definitely going on. Anyway.
Lock the doors.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a big front window in our house. So we walled it off with bookshelves.
That's a good plan.
Oh my god.
Anyway, back to the game. Okay, group 2. I changed groups around, so look where you are now. Group 2 is Diamond. Group 3 is Moon. Group 4 is X. Cindy, you get to pick a group. Kill, you get to pick a different group.
Eddie, pick X.
A big diamond.
No,
Alright, so Kill, get Diamond. Cindy, what do you got?
I'll go to Moon.
Okay. And I'll take X then.
She was gonna say Star.
Okay.
Alright. So that being said, okay, everybody knows your quote-unquote group. As always, me and Maze are team Alpha Tiger Lightning. So, anyway, one last mechanic, and this one's fun and important, is when somebody gets targeted to gestate an ad, it's icky and gross and you're going to vomit out an ad, you are going to pulse AoE damage all around you. Okay? So when that happens, the group needs to move away from where that person is. Okay? Because you're going to take damage. It's only like a 5-yard, so just move to the side. I don't care which side, it's fine. But when I say move to the side, all right, hang on, I'm apparently a skeleton. This is not the side. Okay, because now I'm basically over there on Team X. All right, so there we go. That's it. So let's give this a whirl. Mostly what I want to have happen on this fun poll is we really got to have an Omega Vector in each group. So the fact that we're assigning groups is just so everybody knows where they're starting off and shit, right? Because this is what can happen. Okay, this is seriously what can happen. So, oh look, the Omega Vector happened, and guess what? It was on Ono and Maves and Yak. Ta-da! That's what has to happen. Okay.
And then as soon as you drop the Omega Vector, go back to your normal group.
Yep. We get to carry the Omega Vector to the recipient group, say high fives everybody, here's a disease, neener, and then go back to our group and bounce it around. Okay, that's how that works. Any questions?
Yes.
Why isn't Myro the only one with the Omega Vector? I thought he was the only one diseased in this.
But he's not. No, he's not diseased. He's filthy. There's a difference.
Hey, Myro,
right,
fuck
so.
you.
Okay, there was another question?
Well, I'm still confused on the Omega Vector because I've only done this once on normal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In your group, will 3 people in your group get it, or can it be just any 3 people?
Any 3 people that aren't the tank, and it's random.
So, how do you know if there's someone in your group that has it? The main thing is you're You're trying to spread the damage, right?
Here's. Oh wait, hang on. This is. They get larger. They kind of pulse red, and they usually have a mark over their head.
Okay. Good.
Now here's. And your deadly boss ones will probably scream at you if it's you. Here's why this is important, and here's how this works. It chooses 3 people randomly, and then you get a dodge, and the dodge just hurts a little bit. It doesn't really kill you. It's just a whatever, but it's a timer. And when the dot expires, or you die, either way, you transmit that Omega Vector to the nearest person to you. And you cannot give the Omega Vector to somebody who already... Like, here, watch. Hang on. Hey, Maves, do me a favor. Here. All right. So, let's say Maves and I, we are both way back here. Hang on. Maves, come on back a little bit further. Yeah, come back here. There you go. So, let's say Maves and I both have the Omega Vector. All right? God, it's so creepy. Like being lunged at by a tree. So, if we both have the Omega Vector, and you'll notice we're right next to each other, and it counts down, 3, 2, 1, and we both just gave our Omega Vector to Jad.
So she now has 2 stacks, and it'll keep popping as 2 stacks, which is what we don't want.
And what didn't happen is I didn't give my vector to Maves, and Maves didn't give his vector to me. We aren't viable targets because at the moment of it jumping, we both have it. So it goes to the nearest single target to both of us, which is Jad. And now Jad is probably going to die because she has 2 stacks. And the problem with this is because now... Hang on, Maves, come up here by Jad again. Like, no. Here, you and I both try to be the same distance from Jad. Okay? Now, when it jumps off of Jad, it's either going to go both to me or both to Maves. It cannot go one to me, one to Maves, because one of us is a pixel closer than the other one. And it always jumps to the nearest target. And what we've had happen in normal is there are times... Like, fuck, man, Fire's actually voluntarily gotten all 3 stacks. Like, he's coordinated it so he has all 3 stacks. Because he didn't understand the mechanic or something. But anyway, this is why we are going to be trying to divide it up into 1 per group. All right?
Okay, got it.
Yep. And then when it comes time for phase 2, all right, so watch, everybody go back to your groups. All right, so when it comes time for phase 2, and nobody pull the boss, please. But, hey, Ono, can you do me a favor, boss? Sure. Go stand over there on square. All right, now watch this. Everybody ready? Rawr! Ono is the boss now. Rawr! And he's over there, and he's going to be spitting little blobs all over the room. So what's going to happen is, we all need to spread out a little bit, right? Spread out, use the room. But if I have the Omega Vector from my group, somebody else from my group has to stand next to me. Oh, look, Maze is right next to me. Now, him and I are going to be dodging shit all over the room, dodging those little red beams and shit. But at the same time, we're going to have the buddy system so that when my Omega Vector expires, it jumps to Maves. And then when Mave's Omega Vector expires, it jumps to me. And then when mine expires, it jumps to him. And that way we can keep our group's Omega Vector as part of our group, even though we're scattered around. We're like straight buddies or something like that, okay? Hetero life partners. There you go. So when you're running around the room on phase 2, you still got to manage that debuff. Cool? That's about it. Okay. Yeah. I don't really care how you guys want to do the buddy system. I don't really care. Well, I just want to make sure we get all 3 Omega Vectors to the right groups before I start talking more. So let's go do this shit.
Okay.
Game phases. Oh, sorry.
4,
3 pot.
2, 1.
Fuck up that ad. Fuck up the ad. Okay, so we got one Omega Vector per group. That's the way it's supposed to go. Fuck up the ad, fuck up the boss, fuck up the boss, fuck up the boss, fuck up the boss, fuck up the boss. Get ready for another ad to get spit out. Alright, so everybody back up a little bit from that person who's spitting out an ad. That way you take less damage. Now the ad's out of there, so stack back up. Fuck up the ad, and then fuck up the boss. Make sure the ad goes down first, please. Ad. Alright, so about ready to spit out another ad. Alright, he's turning into a puddle. Get the fuck away from this puddle. This is an icky, don't touchy puddle.
Kill that ad too.
Wow. Man, did he totally just go to that side of the room. Neat. Alright, so dodge shit. And let's get the Omega Vector buddy system in place. Make sure there's always somebody in one of the puddles, which we didn't do. So kill this ad. One person per place, please.
Back to places.
Does X have a vector?
We have two vectors bouncing around over there on the diamond. So one of you guys who has the vector needs to go over to X. Quickly. Kill the ad, kill the ad, kill the ad, kill the ad, please. Alright, we got the vectors, one per group now. Please keep killing these ads. They're very mean.
Don't go over there. Stay with us.
Alright.
Get shut up.
I'm dead.
Alright, kill the ad and get away from the icky puddle of blood, man. Buddy system it up. Don't be in that puddle of blood. One person per ring, man. Go, 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 go. Super important.
Stand closer to me, old.
Back to places, kill the ad.
What killed me, by the way? Omega Vector.
Alright, so, nice. At this point, with the number of people we have dead, I'm going to say everybody, please go stack on the boss, and let's Omega Vector everybody to death. So we got the boss down to under half. We didn't actually time warp ever, so that's nice. We did have one or two minor little faux pas, like we spawned ads into phase 2 because we didn't soak all the little rings. That's important. But for the most part, we actually got the little mega vectors separate, one per group. I'm reasonably impressed. I had fairly low expectations. All right. So,
let me ask a question. Mainly, how was targeting the boss and able to strike the boss? Also, being
Not
as far
from the
back.
mark that I have.
Too far away.
Yeah.
We can move them in a little more.
Okay, thank you.
Honestly, they can tank the boss right on top of us. Move the markers in and tank the boss right on top of us, and that will maximize DPS 100-fold.
Yeah. Again, I'm moving the markers in. That's not a problem. It's more about. I wanted to make sure that we have an understanding of how I want the Omega Vectors separate, one per group, and because that managed reasonably well, good. It is, again, it's super important that those things don't end up on the same person and that they don't end up on the tanks, man. So,
everyone have a good night.
Have a good night, Mr. Helen.
Night, Helen.
Helen.
Have a good night.
Night, Helen.
Door.
And for Jad and Handler, I'm not going to move your mark, but you guys know what you're doing. You'll adjust as needed.
Anybody got a few spare health pots I can steal off?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
If anyone's got any health spots, I could have. I'd make them, but I don't have the herb.
My Yarber has been lagging. I'm just trying.
Give me just a moment, and I'm making a bunch of pots.
Oh, we know Krauser doesn't piss on him like Myro does. Myro, can you hear me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Fuck you, Myro.
Okay, thank you very much.
Listen, the divorce is over and done with, okay?
Still, fuck you, Myro.
If you want healing pots, open trade with me.
Holy healing pots, Batman. I guess you got some healing pots? I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Anybody else need a cup?
I know, you guys. I mailed him a knife. He knows exactly what to do with.
He's dirtier steak knife. Nice.
Did you get some, Mona?
Well, she could use the blood for ketchup, you know. Or steak sauce. Ew, I know, gross. I know, ooh, did I take it too far? I know, right?
Cindy.
Yes, I have a dark, deep side, so what?
Oh, don't we all?
That's how I got my husband.
At least she's honest.
Alright, so everybody, before you click ready, you should probably be where you're supposed to be. Because then the tanks are going to do their timer. We're going to pull this shit. Super important that we get the mega vectors, 1 per group. And if you use some form of raid frame counter or tracker, which I think everybody in raid should do at some point, we need to have 1 of the mega vector in group 2, 1 in group 3, and 1 in group 4.
Yeah. Add.
Liquefy in 5. Get ready to move
One
out.
more. Yep, 1 more ad first. Fuck them up. Alright, 1 person per little ring, guys. Dodge these little red bolts.
Okay, got it. Back to positions.
Tight stack, guys. Tight stack.
Go ahead.
Liquefy in 5.
Remember, we get an ad just as he goes liquid. There it is. Fuck it up. One person per ring.
Three in the back, three in the back. Get an ad in the back.
Back to position.
I'm dead.
I got you.
Thank you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Well, that would have been a much better pull, except for the fact that at some point, double Omega Vectors ended up where we didn't want them. So they're just going to bounce around killing people now, because it's almost impossible to heal through a double Omega Vector at this point. So pay the fuck attention. Turn off your DPS meters, turn off anything else that's distracting you from this, and if you have the Omega Vector on you, Deadly Boss Mods will yell at you. Omega Vector on you. Pay attention to where the fuck you are and where you're going to spread that. This needs to become as second nature as breathing. Alright? In phase 2, you got a lot of free time. Look around the fucking room, man. See those little red rings? One person per. Tired of saying it. It doesn't change. Normal, heroic, mythic, it's all the same. If one of those doesn't get soaked, we keep spawning those ads. So focus
Definitely
up.
making progress though, so focus up.
It's progress. It's frustrating when it's progress and then we kind of just totally tunnel or focus or whatever, and it goes to shit. So stay focused more, do less of the other stuff.
It's all I see on my screen is your giant boat. And you keep jumping.
I just like showing off my boat.
It's you!
That boat should float in the water.
It really should. It's a freaking boat. What's the point of having a boat mount if it doesn't, like, float over the water?
I bet it was complete, yet they just hit the panic button too soon.
Thanks for food, Kitty.
It's really food.
Yep, we're definitely making progress. Just gotta hold it together, and after those liquefy phases, we have to make sure that we have one Omega Vector in each group. Yep, so we're definitely making progress, and we're gonna get the spots. Just need to focus up. More people running up. There's a feast down. Oh, feed buff.
It's extremely important that you guys stack as tightly as you can during this phase. Extremely important.
The only thing more important is making sure that there's only one Omega Factor per group.
That is absolutely correct. And the ad has got to die as soon as possible.
But Myro pees on people. We don't want him to pee on us.
Well, sometimes you just got to get peed on to get a boss dead.
Alrighty, I think everybody was ready. Make sure that your buffs are out. Perfect.
Isn't stacking.
Yep. Places.
Come on, guys, get in. Touch buttons. Do what I do.
Touch all the butts.
I'm touching everyone's butt. Except for Myro, because fuck you.
I took my pants off for you.
Yay!
I don't know about you, Maddie. You can't get sick anymore.
Okay, focus up, guys.
Everybody?
Here we go. Let's kill Vectus. Let's kill Vectus. Let's kill Vectus. Here we go.
Myro Craggy, when you get you.
Alright, stack up tight. Fill it up. Next ad.
Liquefy in 5.
Yep, next ad, then liquefy, so watch out for the big pup.
Beautiful, tight stacks again.
Let's get Darth up. Kill that ad. Kill it ad. Add.
Fire and 5.
Add. Then spread out.
Three in the front. Tight stacks, fam. Make sure you help your healers out with defensive cooldowns and everything this go.
Yep, I gave out pots for a reason. Add. Kill it, add. Kill it, add with great prejudice.
Fire and 5.
Kill that out with great prejudice.
Come on, we're so close.
Buck them up, get into your groups.
Come on.
Get Jad up. Kill that ad.
You got defensives, help healers, help
Get 'em.
healers.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, you got this. You got this. Oh, come on, we're so close.
As
Burn the boss. Burn, burn, burn.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's too late.
Ah, damn it.
Go yak!
3, 2, 1.
Damn. Oh, that was so close.
So, the Omega Vector is what killed me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
No, it's just at that point in the fight, it's freaking crazy.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure I wasn't like making a mistake.
No, you're fine. It becomes an attrition fight. It's If 5 people are dead, there's 5 fewer people to spread around the same number of mega vectors. It becomes a soft enrage, basically. Do what you're supposed to do. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you're fine. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and you know it, fix it. That's really how that works. If you are confused, ask questions. That's a really solid way to go.
No, that's why I was asking. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Hey, Opie, what's your cooldown for Symbol of Hope?
5 minutes.
That's what I was thinking.
So I try to use it when he does his first liquefy so that I can use it again later.
No, it's all good. You're doing it fine. I was just curious. I can't remember if it was 2 or 5 minutes.
Yep, make sure you use that second pot. If you have runes, use runes. This is the kitchen sink.
Can I have some pots?
Absolutely.
You got a piece?
If anybody has any of those midnight salmon, I will gladly take them.
I have a dumb question.
Shoot.
Is it better to use the old battle potion of intellect or the new battle potion of intellect?
In my opinion, it's still better to use the old one because it lasts for a minute, and the new ones don't.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Well, I don't have the ouchie, so.
Well, I can give you some. They're better than the other one.
Well, I have, I don't know if any, I think of our tanks want that. The stamina thing. I have 2.
We're gonna get this boss this time. Gonna kill the boss. Gonna kill the boss. Gonna kill the boss and get some loot. Gonna get some loot.
Everybody on their toes.
Gonna get some loot. Loot. This boss, I definitely got a bonus roll on. He drops my shooty. Go.
4,
2, 1.
What are the odds?
I know that's awesome.
That's a sign.
Da-da-da. Kill it at.
We're 5 and 5.
Another ad before that.
Two in the front.
Thank you, Kim.
Come closer to me, Craigie.
Places.
Tight stacks, tight stacks.
Kill it, ad. Kill it, ad.
Liquefy in 5.
Kill the ad.
Three in the back.
Come on. We've got it
back.
this
One
time.
people, two more people back here.
Back here.
Good shit.
Oh, shit.
Tight stacks. Help the healers out with defensives.
The ad.
If you haven't used your second potion, use it now.
Come on.
Kill that ad with great prejudice. Get Myro up.
Bye.
Burn the ad.
Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
6 in the back, 6 in the back.
We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I got this one.
One person per, make it count.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, tight stacks again.
Come on.
Burn that boss. Give it everything you got.
Congrats on the kill, people. Make sure to use a coin.
Yes! Woo!
Picture time.
Woo!
Hey, what? Can
Okay,
I
what?
breathe now?
Oh, you're cool.
Also.
Ah.
Alright.
Yay!
Let's get these people rezzed.
Oh, he got a moon. It
And I got a shooty!
The moon bounced.
I got a shooty!
What's a shooty?
I got a bow.
What?
I got a bow.
Ow!
It's a 370 bow with crit mastery.
So, basically, stand between the moon and the back of the room, facing moon.
Facing moon, okay. I face moon.
The moon in New York City.
So basically, face the guild banner.
Eddie's camera shy.
Why?
Get over here, Eddie.
Get over here, Eddie.
Alright, so if you have anything you'd like to share, say so. Grats back on the bow.
Grats 2 people on the bow. Carrots got it.
3. Ono got it as well.
Oh, I got it too.
Oh.
I got a shooty.
Ooh.
Lots of
Alright,
shooties.
so
Got gloves.
I was also handed a 370 cloak, crit mastery, to hand out if somebody would like it.
Craig.
Oh no, don't get it.
Roll for the cloak.
No, oh no, no.
So far it looks like Ono.
No!
Oh, go, Super Ono.
Yes, my turn.
Grats on the cloak, Ono.
Grats Ono.
Alright, handing this out to Ono.
Anyone else
Yeah.
offering anything up?
As I got gloves. Not for anyone,
Nice.
but just I got something.
Yay, we can all breathe now. Whoop, whoop.
We
Seriously?
did it.
I was definitely pulling a you, Cindy.
Yep, that was a progression boss. Great job, guys.
Wow.
Everybody say thanks to Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddie's awesome.
Eddie.
Eddie's
Just,
the best.
Remember, this is the shitty, icky, oozy blood trash, so we don't want to start pulling it till we're all up here, because if you half-ass this trash, it'll kill us.
You die.
So I want, like, full ass, alright?
So...
Jazz offering up a cloak.
What if we do 3/4 ass?
Alright, Mr. Craggy. Thanks for sticking it out through the kill.
You're welcome.
Yay, Craigie.
Damn, Maddie coming out of nowhere.
Maddie
Honestly-
wants that, apparently.
No, honestly, you guys can take it. I'm not here that often. I was just rolling because I was like, oh, cool, cloak.
You know, what I heard there was, I'm gonna show up more often.
Right? Come on, Matt. We
I
missed
just-
you.
Yes.
Forget it's Friday.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, you're going to have to call me if I'm not on. If I don't text you and say, hey, I'm not going to be on due to X reason, call me because there's a chance I forgot what day it is.
So it looks like Myra gets that, Jazz.
Do you not have a calendar?
I do, but I'm at work like a lot. So my days start to merge into one.
Alright, I will start texting you. And I will know.
That's fine. You can ask me any given time. I can tell you exactly the date, but I don't know what day it is the week.
Oh.
I'll be like, oh, it's November 2nd. What day is that? I don't know. Like Thursday, I think. Oh, nope, it's Friday.
Nice. Oh, now O gets a green. Okay, I'm jealous.
Where my green's at? What's a easy?
Just shut up. It's fine.
I was gonna ask, what's an easy healer to wear?
It's not a matter of
I don't know, blood DK?
easier to heal as a healer. That's
Warrior.
not easy. Warrior.
Alright, I can do that. I got a warrior.
Easy healing is called download Voodoo, and it'll heal for you.
I use Healbot.
That's a good one too.
Both Healbot and Voodoo.
And how did I die?
Because no one's interrupting.
You know,
somebody accidentally pulled those.
Yeah. This to me comes down to the whole because people stop doing what I tell them. Like, those bloods have to be interrupted. It doesn't matter if they were accidentally. I know. Here's the thing. Every single person in this raid has something they can do to stop a cast. Whether it's a war stomp, whether it's an actual interrupt, whether it's a hard CC, stop them from casting. Because when one casts, it's not a big deal. We get one little stack of a dot. When 4 of them get a cast off, we see what happens. So it's super important that we do that.
Sorry, my voice is still going in and out.
I get on my donkey.
I don't have. You have a donkey? Cindy, that looks hilarious.
Yeah, there's a little donkey you can get. It drops off
the minor
on the
guy.
warfront. Yeah.
Let's go, you guys.
His nut special is kind of makes him look pathetic. He just sits there and eats.
Awesome.
I like my little ass, okay?
It's just like...
Yeah, it's a fine piece of ass.
It is a fine piece of ass, thank you.
You guys
Here,
are
I'll show you my ass, see?
You guys, that's funny.
If you guys need Xmog advice, you can just inspect Eddie. Best Xmog in the game right now, right there.
Eddie, you don't even match. I can't talk to you right now.
That is very mismatched. Oh my god.
She has such OCD.
I can't even look at your face right now.
What?
I think mine's pretty damn awesome because it's not in the game anymore and you can't get it.
I know, I saw your bat. I was like, oh my gosh, I want that shield.
Oh, I changed it, but it's from the... But I have the Undead Slayer set from the pre-Wrath launch event, which is not actually available in game anymore.
I believe I do all too.
Because I am a WoW hoarder and I never threw anything away, so I still had a lot of my trinks.
I know. I went through my banks the other day, and I've got so many great items that don't exist in the game anymore, and I'm like, God, why do I keep these?
You gotta just hold on to them, soon they'll be a toy, like all the shit I deleted.
Well, this is shit like broken poison vials and broken arrows and it's useless stuff that'll never do anything but sit in my inventory.
I still have arrows in my bank, never forget.
I still have my quiver back when, yeah.
I still have all 4 components you need to summon your lock mount for that quest.
Yes.
That was expensive.
Right? I've got like broken relics and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. Takes me back.
Back in my day. Oh, I'll be doing this one.
Hey, WoW Classic Summer 2019.
Maddie got a green.
Go, Maddie!
Maddie!
Yeah, buddy.
Anybody need that? That's a good upgrade for like 80% of this raid.
Definitely. We're all gonna fight over it, and everyone's gonna kill me.
Alright, I'm coming.
I think Ouchie's coming.
Oh,
Should we
okay,
roll
never
for
mind.
it? Should we roll for the green?
Leather.
Yeah. We'll roll for my...
So, I have an odd question that I just now thought about since you said it's leather.
Yeah.
So, as a monk, I can wear cloth and leather, even though leather's my priority. If, like, for instance, let's say Kim, she got her leather gloves. If I put them in my inventory, does that mean if I get leather gloves with the same item level, I can trade them because I technically have the same item level?
No, it only counts leather.
Oh.
Towards that.
Okay, I was just curious.
Trying to cheat.
But if you have leather chaps.
I am a gay male. Of course I have leather chaps.
No,
We all get them when we sign the charter.
Stop it. No, this is a stupid question. Because all chaps are assless. So why do they call them assless chaps? I mean, that don't make no sense.
No, there's some that have like full on. It just depends.
Yeah, see, as a biker chick, they're all assless.
Should they be any other way?
Right?
Exactly! Like,
And
we
there's
like
some
to
bars.
have our ass out, we like to feel the vibration of the motor on our ass. So...
You need to come down, I'll take you to a few bars, and you'll be like, now I know why they call them assless chaps.
You see, you're making me lose my DPS.
They do like that.
Where are your DPS? I thought they healed.
Yes, Cindy. God, what are you teaching me?
We do both, darling. It's like disc priest, we do both.
You go both ways? What?
Don't tell my husband.
Oh, okay. I don't know your husband, so I can't tell him.
Right. He'd probably be happy. He'd be like, whoa.
He'd be like, hey, baby.
Yeah, you might want him to want us to tell him because it might make him a little happy.
Probably. He has like a really deep voice. I said, honey, you need to pick up some brown sugar. So he gave that Ash voice from, you know, Evil Dead. Hey, baby, give me some brown sugar. It was so
Maybe that Shadow Crash.
I can't do it.
Shocked him into not being able to move.
We broke in.
Alright, you guys ready? I'm gonna use that box.
Alright, do it, Krauser. We got this. We should try it on normal once.
Alrighty, folks, we're gonna do a quick couple-minute break for Ophi to get back here. I don't know why he left.
Alright.
He hates us.
Break time. Break time.
He said I was being too bossy.
Break time.
Why? Why are you so bossy?
Ophi.
No, I'm just kidding. Not break time. What are we gonna do? Exactly.
Matt, all I heard you say was Ophi.
I know.
Oh,
I was
we're
like
there for a
pausing
minute.
for dramatic
I
effect.
will be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna
Did it
need
work?
everything, and I will be back very
Yeah, I was
soon,
like,
so
what about
stick
it?
around. Woo. I have returned with the raid snack of champions. Chocolate marshmallow frosted flakes. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Oh my god, I jumped and screamed like the whole time trying to dodge this mouse. And then, it's like out in the parking lot, running back towards the door, and I take the broom as like full force as I could and like punted that thing across the park. It was intense. Like, whoever does my camera audits is gonna be like, damn.
You should ask him if he could have that foot.
Right, be like, I need this.
I want to see that.
I tried to be nice. I should have just like squished it, or like not squished it, but like pinned it against something.
No.
Sorry, I'll be serious, but I had to share my story.
Matt. What? There's a Verizon opening right up the street. You wanna come over here?
Yeah.
There's an extra bedroom here, and you can teach Leo not to be an asshole.
Are you enjoying my ASMR chewing?
I don't know if your mom would like that.
It's delicious, isn't it?
I yell at him all the time. Dude, Matt, today he took a puppy pad, okay? He peed on it, and then dragged it around the kitchen. Because why not?
Right.
And then tore it to shreds, and I was like, I hate your face right now. I hate you.
You killed a mouse using a Wii?
Yeah.
You killed a mouse using a Wii.
What?
Running along the baseboards and the Wii was going to kick the Wii into the mouse.
That's funny.
Alright, so the only person still AFK was Eddie.
Damn it, Eddie.
Alright, so anyway, everybody else can shush. And let's get ready to do the boss thing. Here's how this kind of sort of works. I threw up the square in the moon for roughly where the 2 caster ads are going to appear. The third one's going to be up near the boss, and we're just going to pummel that motherfucker. Alright, so. There's really only one new mechanic on just about all the heroic bosses above and beyond normal. So, real quick here, do this like normal. When the ads come running out and they're all like, nom 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 nom, chomp chomp chomp, come and eat your face, they fixate. So, if they're fixated on you and you're like, I don't know, terrible, and you're like way back here, see where I'm at right now, because I'm terrible, that means I'm gonna have an ad way back here. And instead of... Alright. So they need to be kind of together so we can AoE cleave, murder them down. So if you have an ad on your face and you're way back here, stop doing that, run up and do the group and kill it there. When the ads appear, AoE the shit out of those little bitches. Obviously move out of the rings, move into the rings, whatever you want to, however you want to make it apply to you so that you do it properly. Don't get killed by them. Yeah, roiling deceit, way the fuck far away before you drop your puddle, please. Because there's a lot of fear mechanics in this fight now, and that's terrible. So last phase, here's the fun new mechanic. You guys know how there's that orb, the kind of, you know, you bounce it up in the air and it comes down and somebody catches it and it bounces back up in the air and you get like a damage and a healing buff and it's really cool. Yeah, see, here's the kicker. Previously, after like 30 seconds, oh no, you get mind control and we just DPS you and free you, and you know, then you go back to doing business as normal. Now, we just DPS you until you're dead. So it's very important that you get as much use out of that orb as you can, because you're gonna die and we're all gonna kill you. And the rub on that, like the part that's really yay, is when you die, you like AoE fear everybody that was around you when you died after being mind controlled. So what's gonna happen is, like, watch, ready? Rawr, yak right there, grab the ore, and I'm all pew 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 pew. And then, oh no, I've got 3 seconds left on my ability thing right there. I'm gonna stand, rawr, right over here. And then everybody's gonna like murder, 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 and then everybody's going to run away from me before I die, let the range finish me off, and go back to business as usual. Under no circumstances should a healer be grabbing that orb necessarily. The tanks, nope, no, because remember, we DPS you until you're dead. We kind of need you. Also, kind of important, you control which way you throw that orb. Okay? So, like, for example, again, if I'm over here at the square and I'm about to grab the orb, oh, look, I'm going to aim the orb where there's people because I'm facing that direction. Or, because I don't pay attention to English and I don't listen to what Yak says, I'm going to face this way when I get to the orb. I'm going to throw it way off into the distance there so somebody has to run over there and get it. No. When you're faced under the orb, face toward where there's people. Okay? Makes it easier for the next person to grab that orb. Cool. That's about it. Other than that, business as usual. Fuck this dude up. Okay?
Darth.
There we go, Zek Valves.
Things incoming. I-beam incoming.
Beam out.
Ads.
That was gross. I'm sorry.
I-beam incoming. Rings incoming. Ads. I-beam. I-beam incoming. Followed by ads. Void Reavers incoming. Followed by rolling to sea.
Oh, you can't death grip them anymore.
Yep, just kill them.
We still have little ads up.
That was my bad. Jesus.
Yeah, we really should not have little ads up. And we got a big ad in the back.
Things incoming. Reavers.
Got a big ad in the middle.
Rings. Void Reavers.
Remember to try not to be directly in front of the boss.
Rings incoming. Ads incoming. Pull into seat.
Am I up? We get big ad.
Make sure we get the ore.
Myro's got the ore.
There's an orb by the boss.
Back to boss.
Pyro's running out.
Remember, we gotta kill him.
Go kill Myro.
Cooling time's running out.
Is running out.
Rings.
Sure, someone gets that orb.
Cindy. Cindy's being corrupted.
I'm in the back.
Yep. You have to say you're about to get mind controlled, otherwise people don't know to turn and kill you. So we probably should have turned and killed Kim in the back there. But other than that, that was going decent. What I would recommend at the end of this fight, just for us right now, is because it's a kind of a fight of attrition at the end right there, having our highest deeps go first is, hey, it's neat. The problem with that right there is then we kill our highest deeps first, and then it falls on the shoulders of the lowest deeps to keep killing people, and it becomes a losing proposition. So I would much rather have our lower deeps. That's fine. Just saying, I'd much like to have our lower deeps do the orb catching first, because A, then they get a boost of damage, which helps normalize their deeps to the highest deeps, and secondly, we don't lose as much after we kill them. So to that end, be mindful. And lastly, very important, say something before you get mind controlled. You don't have to move that far of the group, 8 to 10 yards. And if you can't say something, don't catch an orb. It's kind of how that works. Other than that, you guys did fucking amazing. Managed ads really fucking well. We did have like a roiling deceit that got dropped right in the middle of the room, which wasn't ideal. So super important that you get that shit as far away as possible, because it does limit our real estate later on in the fight. So focus up, and let's get another progression kill, please.
Peace down.
Thank you.
Just focus, guys. And we will get this. We were super close.
Yeah, we were good, and then it just kind of just crumpled and fell apart on us. So hopefully this goes a little bit better.
I'm sorry. Pop your shit together.
Get my shit together, I'm sorry.
I got my wizard robe and my hat. I'm good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Things incoming. I-beam incoming. Add. I-beam.
If you have an add-on, you please don't back up.
Things incoming. Followed by ads.
2, 1.
I-beam incoming.
Okay, so I-beams.
Sorry, my bad.
Nope. Again, I-beams. If you know what you did wrong, don't do it. If you don't know what you did wrong, you probably shouldn't be in here. But I'm just saying this is the result of when we don't do the I-beams properly. It bounces and it goes like this. Cindy takes 50k, it jumps to Krauser. Krauser takes 100k, jumps to the next person. He takes death. So it's really rough on the melee. If you're targeted, you gotta haul ass. And it's probably still going to bounce to at least one person. But if it bounces to like 2 people and a tank, I know Chandler was sitting there almost dead for like 30 seconds, probably going like fuck, 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 fuck.
Is there a debuff that makes the tanks take less heals?
Yes.
Or take no heal, rather?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I'm spamming on Chandler and nothing's happening.
Well, you got 2 problems there. We've got the debuff that I think it's 50% less heals, whatever it is. And then I've already got a whole bunch of stagger. So the stagger will never kill me, but it will keep me at 1% until it goes away.
No, I admit that was completely my fault. My dog was coughing up a lung and I was watching him, so that was completely my fault. So, sorry.
It happens.
That's the ability there, Kissy.
Oh crap! On heroic, it's increased, so it is 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be swapping on the shatter. It would make your life way easier.
Well, it could make it easier, but it could also make it worse. We've opted for this arrangement. If it does become an issue, we can definitely talk about it.
Here, let me put it this way. You guys know the adage of if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. We got the boss down to what %? And we were having no tank change-ups. What fucked us was, again, if you're getting mind controlled, say you're getting fucking mind controlled. Don't go hide in a corner, and we'll be fine. Because if you don't say shit, we don't know to turn and kill you. We don't know who to turn and kill. We don't know where to look for you. And if you go hide in the corner, you're just fucked terrible, and you don't understand how this fight works. So let's get to phase 3, nice and easy, like we did many times, because there's nothing different. And then in phase 3, let's again try to have our lower DPS folks soaking them orbs early, and let's kill this boss, please.
After discussing, we're going to try to do it after the shatter just to see if it's negotiable in a good way. But we'll.
So that I'm not freaking out the healers.
Right, after my cocoon on you a couple times.
The thing is it's going to be a little difficult to negotiate inside the rings.
Yeah. You and Chandler know what you're doing, so.
True that.
Well, it'd be good of us to not waste your heals, so we're gonna try.
Well, now that I know there's a debuff, I'm not gonna panic as much.
Oh, I was panicking too. No, if I pretend it's me, then I'm gonna try and mind control it.
Alright, we are on pink.
Which tank is trying to take him first?
I'll take him first.
That's it, right? You will. Misdirect him, bro.
Misdirect tomorrow.
Shh. It should be a surprise.
No, it's a cooldown.
5, 4, 3,
Hey, pre-bot! Oh, I was the second.
Here we go. Zekvaz.
Things incoming. I-beam incoming. Ads incoming. I-beam incoming. I-beam. Coming. These two. Quick reapers incoming, followed by Linda C.
You got the time, take that rolling seat further out.
Yep, as far away as you can.
Wings incoming. Followed by rolling to Z. Ads incoming.
Broke the CC, sorry.
That's fine. When it's right on top of the boss, yeah, you don't have much space. Rings.
Reavers incoming.
Good job on that turtle, Luna.
Seed incoming.
Get up, yep.
No, you should have killed me, I'm sorry. Symbol of
Wings incoming. Ads incoming. Stage 3. Orbs.
Alright, stage 3. Come on, we got this time.
Someone get that orb.
Got it. Myro's got it.
Cindy has it. "20 seconds for corruption."
We need someone to soak the next orb.
One.
Yep.
Just remember to let us know just before you go evil.
I'll get corrupted right now.
Alright, fuck her up. Don't let her finish casts.
Browser's getting the next one.
Yak's about to go bad. I'm off to the side here.
Turn and kill Yak.
Things incoming. Myro's running out.
Go right to get ready to kill Myro. Don't go too far, Myro. Go right to where I was. Alright, fuck up Myro, please.
Ring.
Move out of those. Move out, move out, move out. Please kill Myro.
Krauser's about to be mind controlled.
Alright, get ready to kill fucking Krauser.
Ouchie's about to go.
Kill Ouchie.
Krauser's still up.
Finish killing Krauser.
Jet's got a timer for 15 seconds.
I'm down.
Damn it. Ah, fuck.
Not a single worthy trait among
Alrighty, we're gonna call it here. But so yeah, definitely need to not have tanks be the ones getting the orb. I know it happens because it probably fell right on top.
I was trying to gather rings and I ended
Well,
up standing in it.
No problem,
That
it happens.
being the end of raid,
so
gonna
yeah,
call the
we'll
stream
get this
here.
Wednesday.
So, thank you everybody for watching.
No problem.
Hope you enjoy the stream. Be sure to like, comment,
But
subscribe.
awesome
hit
job
the bell,
tonight, guys.
all
We
that
got a
fun
progression
stuff.
boss.
And
We made
hell
awesome
yeah.
progress
Have a good night,
on
everyone.
this boss.
Take it easy.
And we'll get
see
it
you
next week.
on Wednesday. Bye bye.
And we did the first